Almost all animals have some way of regulating their body temperature, otherwise they would survive extreme hot or cold conditions. Sweating, handing, ducking into somewhere cool like a burrow or hole in the rock. These are just a few, and that body is colder and warmer than the surrounding environment. It's a microclimate. A microclimate is a group of climate conditions that affect the localized area because of future temperature, wind, moisture, and so on. When I say really localized, because a micro can be, as the name suggests, pretty small, even less than a square meter. And microclimates are affected by a huge number of other variables, obviously weather conditions and affect various aspects of the location, like the elevation of the land and the plant life nearby, and so on, have a substantial effects on microclimates. And of course, the human development in general overall will affect the nearby microclimate. It's also interesting to note that the microclimates in the forest example, there can be a number of very different microclimates because of the variable I just mentioned. So how does the whole ground borrow stay cool in a hot climate? Well, since the colder air sinks and they sort of shaded, they usually much cooler than the surrounding area. Because many animals rely on microclimates to regulate their body temperature. For instance, there is a species of squirrel in the western part of the United States. They can get really hot and therefore they need to cool down. So what they do, they go back to their own home. Decrease very, very quickly. The trip to barrel prevents the squirrel from getting too hot. But the squirrels are mammal, right? I thought mammal regulates temperature internally. Mammals do have the ability to regulate their body temperature, but not all can do it to the same degree, or even the same way. Like when you walk outside the hot day, you perspire and your body cools itself down. A classic example of how Mario regulate. Because of their size, sweating will make lose too much moisture. They dehydrate, but on the other hand, small sizes allow the fit in very tiny spaces. Many reptile insects rely on microclimates to control their body temperature. A lot of reptiles use barrel or stay on the rocks to cool down. Of course, the reptiles is a balancing gap. Staying in the heat too long can lead to the problem, but staying the cold can do the same. Reptiles have to be really precise about their and why is that the first thing? I mean, some snakes will search out the rocks under specific thickness because too thin a rock doesn't keep cool enough, and too thick a rock will cause them to get too cold. That level of precision is critical to maintain its body temperature, and even microscopic organisms rely on microclimates for survival. Think about it, decomposing would create heat that warms the soil. The warm soil in turn affects the growth the conditions of organisms there, and those organisms then affect the rate of decomposition of the leaves. So a microclimate can be something so small and so easily to disturb. If someone like can come from over, they could be a waiting already swinging a microclimate in the animal and organ. Oh, well. Ah. 最後の Did you start that every tiny change can have a big impact? If someone on a hike knocks a couple of rocks over, knocks. Or they could be unwittingly destroying a microclimate that an animal or organism relies on.